So where does it come from? Right? Passion, where does it come from? One is experiences in life, right? You know, there are things that happen to us, the things that leave really a deep mark on us, maybe a scar in our lives, in our memory. But then when you think that, okay, I have suffered, I don't want other people to suffer, or I have got this blessing, I want to share it with other people, or there are usually such deep experiences, okay, in your life, which very often, gives birth to passion, right? Observe and absorb, right? Observe and absorb. So even if you do not have your own passion, you can observe other passionate people and you can absorb their passion and learn to be passionate simply by observation and absorption. uh, and the other very very important thing that you will find sometimes a cause which is larger than yourself. So when you are just working for yourself, as we are human beings are not very good at working for ourselves, okay? We have very limited needs. We need a little bit of food, we need those are primal instincts, primal needs. But most of the time you will not be able to work too much or do put in too much effort or do outstanding work just for yourself. You need to stand for a cause which is larger than just yourself. It could be the team, it could be the community, it could be the country, it could be the people of your, or people around you, people that you love. For them you'll be able to do a lot more, you'll be able to do very big. Or for a cause like I want to help the poor people in the world, I want to help animals, they are suffering, I can't see this, I need to help them. So there are many many things that can be a cause which is larger than yourself. But when you stop being selfish and you actually start thinking of a cause which is much larger than yourself, then it gives you passion, okay? And it's one great way to develop leadership. A desire to make sacrifices in the interest of greater good. We all have this instinct, right? We want to sacrifice, and in the interest of greater good. And if you start doing it, that instinct will grow. You'll feel good about it, and then instinct will grow further, and then it shapes up as powerful passion. Um, so passion is not just found, it's to be cultivated. Like I was saying, that it's to be cultivated. Passion, if you cultivate passion, you want more passion in your life, you'll get it. And you can literally practice passion like you would go and train a muscle in the gym. You can feel passion and you can train yourself to be more passionate through sacrifices. So more sacrifices you make for other people, more you start standing for a larger cause than more than yourself, you'll be able to develop more passion. And discipline also is a form of that. When you'll see that when you try to discipline yourself for your own good or etc., it's harder. But when you discipline yourself for a larger good, then for more than just yourself, then you'll start developing a much more discipline, okay?